Hello every pony and welcome back to Let's Watch Ponies. I do know the title of this week's episode, Flutter Brutter, which makes me think we're going to be getting some family from Fluttershy finally, specifically her brother. So all I'm going to do is try to predict what type of personality he has and what the conflict will be. My first thought is maybe he's kind of a more of a Rainbow Dash early on personality, or more like lightning dust. So maybe that creates a little bit of conflict between the two because Fluttershy's always been so shy and reserved. And that might be why, part of why Fluttershy decided she preferred not going home very often, because we haven't seen her going home at all in all these years. My other thought is perhaps he's even worse than Fluttershy was at one point. And now Fluttershy needs to be the someone there who can help him feel better and maybe try and help him get friends and branch out and be less shy and reserved. And then Fluttershy at this point becomes like the mentor to be less of a introvert, I guess would be the type of word I'm looking for. Only way to find out for sure, though, is to hit play. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're so happy you could come have lunch with your father and me, Fluttershy.
Okay, so we do get the full family now.
And it was super awesome of you to invite me too. Things have been so busy with the Wonderbolts lately. It's great to get a chance to relax someplace quiet.
That's exactly what I intend to do now that I've retired. In fact, I converted the back house to showcase my cloud collection.
Nice. Okay, so he's a
I
weather
have
guy.
my clouds, your mom has her flowers, you've got your animals, and your brother?
Zephyr Breeze has his interests.
Zephyr Breeze.
Oh, say, remember when he was convinced square clouds were gonna be the next big thing?
He's matured a lot since then.
Now he's up to
Actually, it's funny you bring Zephyr up.
pyramid-shaped clouds.
Oh no, not again.
It's just for a little while, dear, till he gets back on his hooves.
Wait, you don't mean...
Guess who's
Oh, he's one of these guys.
That's right, Big Sis. It's
Okay.
your one and only favorite little brother, moi.
Aw.
My little pony, my little pony. Ha 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 ha. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Hey, I think I saw Silvershill in the train. Beautiful, faithful, and strong. Hey, and there's lots of people there. Ponies. Speaking of lots of ponies, I have new plushies that I'm displaying over my shoulder,
Hi, Flutter
including
Butter.
DJ
I'm
Phone
the
3
best big sister ever.
and Muffins.
Hey, where's the love? How about a little excitement to see your baby brother?
So this guy's a loser who's always trying to scam shit, probably, and his parents are a little
Yes, it is.
enabling.
You would not believe how much stress ponies hold in their manes. Everything gets limp and unmanageable. No offense, but brushing alone won't solve the problem.
yeah.
What went wrong?
Nothing went wrong per se. It's just the powers that be were so locked into their required styles. And you know me, I've got my own style, and I think they were a little threatened.
Yeah. I can't imagine why that didn't go over. Why don't you try giving that to Rarity sometime?
Well, if it isn't Rainbow's the best flyer that ever was, Dash.
Oh, this ought to be good.
I wonder if anybody's going to be shipping these two tonight.
I know the whole super awesome flyer bit's just to impress me. Still, thanks for showing up for my homecoming. It's sweet.
Yeah, because she's really into him, apparently.
I mean, what about your party planner friend, Sprinkle Pie? She could have turned this into a real house party. Am I right? I mean, this place could use it. Drab.
We have been meaning to redecorate.
So everyone in their
When I get all
family's
my stuff
really
back in
quiet
here, you'll
and subdued,
remember
so
what
he
this
kind of
boring
just
old
walks
place
all
looked
over
like.
every pony. And now it's Dash's turn to tell him to grow some
Can I talk to you for a
hooves
second?
and kick him out. With the
What
hoops.
is it, honey?
I'm not so sure letting Zephyr move back home is a good idea. I know you both want to help, but don't you remember last time?
Zephyr's just trying to find his place, dear.
Let's get the
I know.
CMCA around
Just
this
seems
case.
Like this place always ends up being your place, and then he sort of makes you do everything for him.
Well, we may not be as bold as you, Fluttershy.
Oh,
but
God.
Don't you worry. We know how to stand up for ourselves.
Do you?
And they were all like, "We love your free spirit, Zeph, and it would be wrong to cage that."
So
Go
Fluttershy
follow
is
your
the
dreams."
bold one of the family.
Zeph was just telling me all about the ins and outs of Maine Therapy School.
It's all so political. I just could not take it.
Well, maybe if you stuck with it
Right.
for more than a few weeks.
Sorry, sis, but when something's not the right fit, this pony's gotta fly.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, good talk, Rainbows. I am so touched you came to see me. Really, I hate to deprive you of my presence, but
Speaking
this
of hating
brings
things.
disease.
You know it's the middle of the
Wow.
day, right?
I know. Siesta. I'm just gonna assume you made up my room the way I like it, right, Mom?
Okay,
Oh, I almost
unless
forgot. All my
your
stuff is out front.
Cloudsdale is
Wanna
as
grab
hot
that for me,
and
Pops?
as
Thanks.
Mexico midday, you don't get that excuse of
Same old
siesta.
Zeph. I know you weren't expecting to see your brother, but you've been kind of quiet, even for you.
I'm sorry, but I am just so peeved right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, excuse my language.
Rainbow Dad! Fluttershy! It's me, Pinkie Pie! Your friend!
Fluttershy doesn't have friends anymore.
Oh, sorry about that.
We just had lunch with Fluttershy's parents, and you'll never guess who showed up.
Woo! Mare, Cranky Doodle Donkey, Cheese Sandwich, Miss Horseman.
Zephyr Breeze.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And from the look on your face, I'm guessing it's for another one of his extended stays. She's a bit peeved.
Oh my God, everyone's
Zephyr's
swearing
my
in this
brother, I
episode
love him,
today.
But he's never learned to do anything for himself. And I don't know why my parents keep letting him trot all over them.
Well, if your parents won't stand up for themselves, maybe you need to stand up for them.
You know, you're right.
Alright, now go kick his ass.
Zephyr Breeze!
Oh, hey, sis. Come to see me work my magic and turn this place from drab to fab, huh? Well, watch and learn.
Can't you see what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of this old stuff so I can turn the back house into my art studio. I decided I'm gonna be a sculptor.
I'm talking about Mom's flowers.
She's gonna move them so I can have my meditation patio here. She loves replanting stuff. Don't you, Mom?
And Dad's been collecting his favorite bits of cloud from the factory since before you were born.
The very best from every production run since my first day on the job. But why hold on to the past, really?
You can't just fly in and change everything Mom and Dad have built here.
But this is the only place big enough for my studio/meditation garden.
Go find a place of your own,
Unless I do it in
loser.
the living room.
And it's gonna be Fluttershy's
I
house,
know
isn't it?
Speaking up for yourself can be hard. Believe me. But Zephyr will never stand on his own if he can lean on you.
Don't be so dramatic, sis. Mom and Dad just want to let me be me, right? I can do plenty on my own.
I agree. Which is why you should move out.
There you go.
Oh, well, I mean, I totally would, but I don't think that's what Mom and Dad want. It's not, is it?
You know we love you, son. But your sister has a point.
Yes, giving him the
Sure.
courage.
I mean, I really just came back here to keep you guys company, but whatever's best for the family. I just gotta grab a few essentials.
And you definitely have somewhere else to go?
Of course! There's plenty of ponies who'd love for a little breeze to blow their way.
Three,
So, where's
two,
Zeph gonna go now?
1.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm off with my timing, but I'm expecting it any second now.
Are you kidding? 100%.
Hey, sis,
There we go.
Your new room is here.
Told ya.
Okay, maybe like
Of course, I'm guessing
70%.
everyone else in Equestria saw that one coming.
Zephyr, when Mom and Dad told you to find someplace else to live, I don't think they meant here.
Well, it's not their house, so by definition, it's someplace else.
Oh God.
Am I right, Rainbows? Stop. Ooh,
Okay,
making me
Angel, for once I'm
upset.
giving you permission to go full evil on this guy.
You know what? I totally forgot that I promised to help Pinkie Pie sprinkle something.
You said you had plenty of places to go. Fine, you can stay here
You're the best. We're gonna have so much fun.
on one condition.
Totally. Anything.
You have to get a job.
Here you go.
Cracking the whip, huh? You always were kind of bossy.
Zephyr Breeze?
Kidding. Get a job. Absolutely.
Oh great, and this is gonna be great. Welcome to School of Rock Pony Edition.
Where are we going so early? You have no idea how bad morning sun is for your mane.
Remember how we talked about you getting a job?
It was just yesterday, and it's totally on my to-do list. But you
She's
can't
already got him a
expect me to
job.
Find something befitting my awesomeness overnight.
I thought you might say that. So I did it for you.
There you are.
These fabrics all need to be dyed those colors. Do you think you can handle that?
I don't know.
You get started while Fluttershy and I head to the store for more supplies. Ta-ta!
Good luck.
Seems like it'd be fair, easy enough.
Thanks for giving my brother a job. I just hope he's up to the task.
No.
Oh, darling. Dyeing fabric is the simplest thing. You just dip cloth in a
Looks like
box.
you should have hired Sweetie Belle. Oh my God. Kill him now.
Hey, you're back!
What did you
Murderize him.
Since you talk to animals all the time, I just figured it runs in the family, so why not outsource this stuff, you know? Turns out the animal communication thing isn't genetic.
Zephyr, I asked you to do this job, not to pawn it off on innocent woodland creatures.
Okay, I guess you have some feelings about this, but you should know it's basically your cat's fault for walking by and giving me the idea. But I'm actually kind of into this look. So I guess what I'm saying is, you're welcome.
What? Oh. Zephyr, this is just unacceptable.
Wow. I guess I know when my efforts aren't appreciated.
No shit.
Whoa, those are tall.
I'm glad you noticed, because they're your new job.
What? You said you were taking me to tea with the princess.
Actually, I said I was going to tea with the princess. You're going to work.
Sis, come on.
Don't worry, Zephyr. It'll be easy. I just need a Pegasus pony to fly up and wipe each window down from top to bottom.
Oh God, with
And
the
I'll
ability
need
to
to make
fly, that would
sure
be.
you do
That
it
I
right.
actually wouldn't mind that job. I'd even work for Trump if that means I could fly on top of
Zephyr,
it.
this looks amazing.
Well, you know, like you said, it was easy.
Okay, how did he scam this one?
Where's Spike?
Up here!
You were
There it
supposed
is.
to supervise, not do all the work.
I was supervising, and then Zephyr asked me about different cleaning techniques and which one was best, and if I could...
Yep, scamming
I did
asshole.
all the work.
Don't let him fool you. Old Spike is quite the taskmaster. Oh, come on, sis. I had to ask Spike to make sure I was doing it right.
You didn't do it at all. Well, I guarantee there won't be any fooling around on the next job.
Next job?
Applejack. Oh,
That's right, Zep. You're coming with me.
You don't have to come up with some excuse to hang out with me, Rainbows. Let's just go for a fly and see where the day takes us.
We're going to Wonderbolt's headquarters, and I am going to give you a job so simple and straightforward, not even you can weasel your way out of it. And the second you try, I'm going to zap you with a storm cloud. Got it?
Oh, I got it. I can already feel the electricity between us.
Oh, God.
Rainbow Dash is crazy, okay? She expects me to do stuff right when she asks me to do it. It's insane.
So you just quit? Again?
Escaped is more like it. Besides, what was I supposed to do?
Keep trying. Finish something for once. Maybe that way you'd actually find something you like to do.
That all sounds fine for your friends, but it's just not me.
Then I'm sorry, Zephyr, but I don't think you can live here.
Oh, God.
Fine. I'll just go live in the woods like my 4 ponies before me. Guess the only breeze this Zephyr can count on is his own.
Well, you'd feel bad for him, except he doesn't really even seem to really care to try.
Oh, cheer
Someone
up,
who's just
Fluttershy.
incompetent has
No,
a level of
but you did the
sympathy,
right thing.
but just
Couldn't
being
let Zephyr pull the
lazy,
same stuff on you that he's always pulled
whatever.
on your folks.
I guess so. Oh, hello, Constance.
Constance.
Oh? Oh, dear.
Now what's he doing in the woods?
See, Wigford? The breeze needs no pony.
Oh,
We've got
God.
food, shelter. Just need to put the old kettle on. Come on, sticky, sticky. Make with the sparks.
Well done, sir.
What's a pony gotta do to find a decent stick around here?
The sticks are kicking your ass, dude.
I know he needs to learn to do things for himself, but
No, I can't let him live like this.
Why not?
actually, I don't think he'd make it through the night.
Just let him live like this until he kills himself.
Fluttershy! Hey, I was just, cozying up in my sleeping bag. Ready to call it an early night. Such an exhausting day, you know?
It's noon.
You know me. Siesta. I can't do this. I can't do anything.
Zephyr, you're smart and talented. You could do anything if you just tried.
And what if I give everything I have and still fail? Honestly, I think it's better not to try at all.
But then you won't ever do anything.
I don't expect you two to understand. I mean, when have you ever failed? You've literally helped save Equestria like a dozen times.
Each.
And I was worried that I'd fail.
Those were
every
the
time.
episodes that didn't even, or
Sometimes
tales that
you
didn't
have
even
to
make
do
the show.
things Even though you might fail.
But failing is the worst.
And quitting doesn't feel much better, does it?
No.
So here's the deal. You can come back with me, but you have to do exactly what I say. No exceptions.
I will literally do anything you ask me, if it means I don't have to stay here.
Okay, you know what you have to do, right?
Beg for help, then quit when I get frustrated. Just kidding! Total opposite of that. Got it.
You think he can do it?
Every pony has times in their lives when their hearts are filled with doubt.
Frustration builds up inside, and it makes you wanna shout.
But if you just take that first step, the next one will appear. And you find you can walk, then run, then fly into the stratosphere. You've got to give it your best so you can pass the test. Give it everything that you've got. And we know you can win. You just have to begin. Have to
Nope.
can't go on.
Angel's gonna kill you. Yeah, okay.
You fight through with all of your might. You will find that you can't go wrong. That you could do
I don't know, something about the idea of Angel standing there with a weapon would have been perfect.
Everybody has times in their lives when their hearts are filled with doubt. But if you just give it your all, you'll start to work it out.
And I know I can't give up too soon. Get myself in the zone. And I find I can walk, then run, then fly. I can do it on my own.
You can do it on your own.
I can do it on my own.
Hey, that's actually pretty good.
I can do it on my own.
See?
I did it. I actually finished something by myself.
And it looks exactly like it's supposed to.
I knew you could do it, Zephyr.
I didn't. But I do now. Thanks for believing in me, sis.
That's what big sisters are for.
So, Zeph, now that you've accomplished this, what's next?
Anything I want. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? But, you know, I've got some baby steps in mind.
Thanks for dinner, Mr. and Mrs. Shy. It was great as usual.
Thank you, dear, for not giving up on Zephyr. After all these years of pining for him, it must be so satisfying to see him on the right track.
Have you heard from Zephyr? Is he
They
doing
actually
well?
think he's got a thing
Tell
for
you,
him too.
He's a brand new pony, so full of drive and determination.
That's great.
Guess who graduated from main therapy training?
Awesome!
Congratulations, son.
You look so handsome.
I'm so proud of you, Zephyr.
It was only a matter of time before they recognized my true genius. But actually doing the work probably helped.
Little
and
bit.
I wouldn't have if it weren't for you.
Oh, I just gave you some encouragement.
I work
You
on,
did the same.
I'm fully qualified and
honestly,
knowledgeable to work
right
on
now, I
nuclear
feel like I could do
submarines.
anything.
So if the military wants to pay me
Except
$200 a
find a
year,
place.
just
I can still crash here
200,000,
for a few days,
just
right?
out of, you know, on my word, I'll take the money. Well, I will say, based upon our leading character, our conflict in this, I thought I really wasn't going to like it because I don't like characters like that. Unfortunately, because oftentimes it reminds me too much of character. Some of the traits I don't like about myself, to some extent. Once upon a time, I even wrote a character for myself into The Big Bang Theory, in my head played by Patton Oswalt. Basically a childhood friend of Shelton, and I classified it as the bullies won. You know, they picked on him and did the same shit that every other member of the buddies received. But, you know, he eventually just gave up and stopped trying, and, you know, I fight against that same issue myself. But, you know, I'm working to overcome it. I'm gonna try and head back to school and try and get some sort of physics or chemistry degree. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna pursue specifically yet, but I'm heading in that direction. So to that extent, the idea, that part of this episode I actually thought was good. I thought the character was great. I liked the way that the characters were portrayed. It was great to see Fluttershy's parents. Overall, everything considered, I actually might say this might be the best episode of the season thus far. And I actually think this might have actually included the best song of the season as well. So I'm going to give this one a 10. I really enjoyed it. Thought it was great. Hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. Hope you enjoyed my review and thoughts. But above all else, as always, muffins, DJ Pone 3, and the rest of my plushies would like to remind you to have a nice day.